What is going on? So today I want to talk to you about Protex Mobility, tickers TXTM. I want to give you a good representation of where things are at, give you some good data points, and what I feel is the next big catalyst that can get us to that next level. But before I get into any of that though, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel and helps push out a lot of Protex videos. So with all that though, let's get right to it. So looking on that chart, it does look like we've gone down quite a lot, a little bit more stagnant lately, and so I'm just going to start off with that. So looking on the actual chart, we do have that 50-day moving average and the central Bollinger Band kind of merged together. So in reality, that's one of the biggest things in the short term that Protex is unable to get over. We do need that good catalyst, that good X factor, if you want to call it that. So I'm going to talk on what that potentially could be. RSI is also at 49. Stochastic is fairly flat, no defined trend as of right now, and it is at 43. And momentum has been fairly flat over the last little bit. A lot of investors want to know what the next big thing. I think everyone knows that Protex is going to be a huge company in the coming years, but even more so in the short term as well. But I think this is where a lot of people need that little bit more of a catalyst reason that they need to buy. So I think that's been fairly flat over the last little bit. And technically, as far as on a short stance, shorts have been really getting in. So even technically, as of yesterday, 53.65% of the volume was attributed to shorts. So clearly shows that they are starting to get in a little bit larger numbers as well. And one thing I just want to bring up as well is looking at the overall volume has started to kind of a little bit more subside, if you want to call it that. So around 33 million, whereas the average is 138. And during our nice little rally that we were having 600 plus million on a daily basis. So volume starting to drop off a little bit, but at the end of the day, like I said, I think a lot of OTC stocks and any stock in general just needs a good catalyst or reason why you need to buy in. And as of late, there was news that did actually come out. Obviously, there is a lot of people that might not understand it. This is probably on a little bit longer length-wise of a PR, as you can see, and it even continues on. So clearly, it goes to show that they are trying to portray a very vivid picture on the steps, because even you can see at the very top, it does talk on their near-term roadmap and gives a general update. So clearly, if you do read through this and have the time to go through the 11-minute read, which in general isn't too much, but still, it goes on to say that they are basically have gone through several different hurdles with technology, but they are actually making the right necessary steps to move forward. And that's a good summary of basically it. Let me know in the comments below what you did actually take from this. But there was also this that was posted on their actual Discord, and I found this very relevant, and it kind of mimics exactly what just came out. So we're very excited about this transaction and taking Protex to the next level. We believe there is numerous synergies to incorporate the Protex proprietary live plant extraction technology and processes to our existing infrastructure. So again, I think based on the previous conferences, I got the impression that they didn't really care about Protex, that they just needed it for more so the reverse kind of takeover. In general, they didn't care about the assets, but goes to show they actually do have something. Protex is actually worth something. RSA is trying to take as much assets and capital from the existing company, so Protex, and use it for their own benefit. So I think this is a very big thing, but it does talk on the kettle system. So in case you did not actually read through this 11-minute article, they do talk on the kettle system in there as well. So I think there's that kind of mirrored thing in that Discord as well. This was recently posted. Obviously this came out in June the 19th, but very relevant, because look at this, South Africa. This could not get a little bit more niche for TXTM than this. So new rules planned for medical cannabis in South Africa. This as well is a fairly lengthy article from what I'm typically used to, but still in general it goes to show a lot of things that we already generally knew. One of which is basically in South Africa, them having a comparatively lower average cost for agricultural products, and because it goes to say, I guess, the cost of labor and the environmental conditions being one of the factors in that. So we already knew that somehow, oddly enough, that Protex is able to have their costs so much lower for cannabis than even other companies have covered for North America, in Canada, things like that. So this definitely, like I've always said, is a very big deal. And I am going to link this in the description below for you to read, but I'm going to piggyback off of this and why this is so beneficial into the bigger catalyst. And so this was posted on Twitter just as a reminder of what you are buying. Not under a penny for much longer. Does the website that make their products globally available make more sense to you? So I think that is a very, very deep comment. I don't know if they meant it as that, but that is a very deep comment, because keep in mind, right now their website is not live. It might be as of the time of I post this video, or possibly even in just a couple days from now. Whenever their actual website does go live, that is very, very true. And this might be the big catalyst that we all do need, because in this article, there's clearly a huge amount of advantages for any company that is functioning out of South Africa. So keeping in line with that, and they've said in previous conferences many times that they have a lot of agreements worldwide for import, export, everything. So once they do have their actual website up and running, this is very, very true. They can actually ship their products globally and they will make a lot of money. So I think this might be the big catalyst once the website does come out. I know a lot of people might be sick of this, because if you do search on Twitter, a lot of people are talking about the website, hands down, which in general, if you do take a step back, I think this is a very big catalyst in among itself, even if they did not ship anything globally, because for an over-the-counter stock to actually have a very fully functioning website is relatively rare. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. But as far as about this, if they do actually get their website running enough so that they can actually start to ship their products globally, I think this might be the very big catalyst that can get us over these resistance points. And then from there, you never know, especially with over-the-counter stocks, they can go up very, very fast depending on how integrated and sophisticated their website looks, or if it looks amateur, obviously that might hurt it. I don't know, there's a lot of different things at play, but how I see things, that might be the next big catalyst for ProText. Keep in mind though, I am not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence. This is just for entertainment purposes, and in the end, I hope you are entertained by this. So definitely show your appreciation, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you do like any other over-the-counter stock that you need a review or just some recommendation on, or whatever it might be, let me know in the comments below. I can definitely look at that and review that. But right now, ProText definitely is one of the hottest over-the-counter stocks, and I think it deserves a lot of actual credibility and more just eyes on it, because I think they are going to do a lot of good things. But with all that, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I greatly appreciate that. And with that though, I appreciate you guys watching.